Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. I am back, everybody, with another video. Today I have a really good topic. It was inspired from one of my viewers and subscribers. I really truly appreciate you guys for always leaving me comments and giving me topics to talk about because, again, I just want to make sure that I am always making videos based off of what you guys want to learn. That's what this channel is all about. But if this is you guys' first time watching me, my name is Joy, and I help people overcome narcissistic abuse. So that is pretty much my story. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Today is kind of a different topic, different subject. I know we don't really talk about this as much. We kind of focus on narcissists and narcissism, how to deal with them, and all that stuff. But today we want to talk about schizophrenia. We want to talk about signs of schizophrenia in a person you're dating, or this could also be a friend or a family member. So I think this is really good information just because some people do go through schizophrenia. Yeah, this is just for really awareness and understanding. So what is schizophrenia? Schizophrenia is a challenging brain disorder that often makes it difficult to distinguish between what is real and unreal, to think clearly, manage emotions, relate to others, and function normally. It affects the way a person behaves, thinks, and sees the world. Right. So that's pretty much what schizophrenia is all about. So let's go ahead and move on. So there's different types of schizophrenia. So the most common form of paranoid schizophrenia, or schizophrenia with paranoia, as it's often called, people with paranoid schizophrenia have an altered perception of reality. They may see or hear things that don't exist, speak in confusing ways, believe that others are trying to harm them, or feel like they're being constantly watched. This can cause relationship problems, disrupt normal daily activities like bathing, eating, or running errands, and lead to alcohol and drug abuse in an attempt to self-medicate. Now, many people with schizophrenia withdraw from the outside world. They can act out of confusion and fear and are at an increased risk of attempting suicide, especially during psychotic episodes, periods of depression, in the first 6 months after starting treatment. Now, me, myself, I remember I had a roommate of mine that I know that had schizophrenia. And just a little side note, my boyfriend actually has a schizoaffective disorder, but we'll be coming out with a video about that, but how we're working on it and dealing and handling that. I just thought I'd add that in there. But yeah, so these are just things, in the mental health community, and, things to be aware of, things to acknowledge, and things to discover, you know what I mean? Because again, nobody is perfect. All of us, we deal with things, but it's just about, acknowledgement and just being open and learning about how to recover and how to cope and how to manage, So yeah. So so some more information. Schizophrenia often it happens in episodes, right? So periods of remission are ideal times to employ self-help strategies to limit the length and frequency of any future episodes. Along with the right support, medication, and therapy, many people with schizophrenia are able to manage their symptoms, functions independently, and enjoy full, rewarding lives. So that's always good to know, because again, as long as I feel like if you're taking your medicine, and you have that support with you, you're honest with yourself, and you're getting that therapy, you're getting that social support, you can definitely enjoy a full and rewarding life. It doesn't have to be the end all be all, so yeah, it's pretty much that. Now, there could be some myths and some facts in regards to people dealing with schizophrenia. So some myths could be schizophrenia refers to a split personality or multiple personalities. The fact is, multiple personality disorder is a different and much less common disorder than schizophrenia. People within schizophrenia do not have split personalities. Rather, they are split off from reality. Another myth is schizophrenia is a rare condition. Fact is, schizophrenia is not rare, and the lifetime risk of developing schizophrenia is widely accepted to be around 1 in 100. Right? Now, myth is people with schizophrenia are dangerous. The fact is, although the delusional thoughts and the hallucinations of schizophrenia sometimes lead to violent behavior, most people with schizophrenia are neither violent nor a danger to others. Myth, people with schizophrenia can't be helped. Fact is, while long-term treatment may be required, the outlook for schizophrenia is far from hopeless. When treated properly, many people with schizophrenia are able to enjoy fulfilling, productive lives. So that's always good, especially for those that are, that have this issue, that have this disorder. Always know that, you can be helped, like I said, really implementing those self-help techniques, those strategies, and those coping skills can really help, just deal with your day-to-day life, deal with any struggles or challenges that may come up, and all of that good stuff. So, yes. So, you want to know signs of schizophrenia in a person. And like I said, this could be somebody that you're dating. It could be a friend or a family member. It could also be like a work environment, like a coworker or a boss or something like that. So it could be depression, social withdrawal, hostility or suspiciousness, extreme reaction to criticism, deterioration of personal hygiene, flat, expressionless gaze, the inability to cry or express joy or inappropriate laughter or crying, oversleeping or insomnia, forgetful or unable to concentrate, odd or irrational statements, strange use of words or way of speaking. So these are some signs just to look out for, right? If somebody that you're dealing with has one or maybe, half of this or all of the signs, then the person could have schizophrenia. But for me, schizophrenia definitely is not like NPD, like narcissistic abuse or borderline personality disorder. It's more so like just a condition. It could be like a behavioral pattern or like a mood or just, again, something to do with the brain and sometimes the inability to think in reality or to have like to live in a delusion in a sense, or just to be cut off from reality sometimes, right? But again, as I said, it just takes that effort and the coping strategies and the coping skills, and the person that's dealing with the schizophrenia, they have to want better and they have to want to, improve themselves. You know what I mean? So it takes, acknowledgement and then taking that responsibility for your health, your mental health, your emotional health, your psychological health. You know what I mean? But also seeking that extra support, if that makes sense. And just so you guys know, I did do my research because myself, I am not schizophrenia or anything like that. But yeah, so I just thought I'd throw that out there. So again, always seek support if you have any questions or you're concerned about something and you want to discover something, definitely do not be afraid to reach out for help. So some symptoms of schizophrenia. There are 5 types of symptoms and characteristics of schizophrenia. You have delusions, you have hallucinations, you have disorganized speech, disorganized behavior, and the so-called negative symptoms. However, the symptoms of schizophrenia vary dramatically from person to person, both in pattern and severity. Not every person with schizophrenia will have all the symptoms, and the symptoms of schizophrenia may also change over time. Right? So that's something to keep in mind. And, the whole delusions is, again, seeing things that are not real, hallucinations, hearing things and all that stuff that only, I guess, you may hear, but other people don't hear. And I guess not being able to speak properly and, kind of being disorganized in their everyday life, that kind of stuff. And yeah, so those could be symptoms. Now, the treatments, there's definitely treatment. So as upsetting as a diagnosis of schizophrenia can be, ignoring the problem won't make it go away. Beginning treatment as soon as possible with an experienced mental health professional is crucial to your recovery. At the same time, it's important not to buy into the stigma associated with schizophrenia or the myth that you can't get better. A diagnosis of schizophrenia is not a life sentence or ever worsening symptoms and reoccurring hospitalizations. With the right treatment and self-help, many people with schizophrenia are able to regain normal functionings and even become symptom-free. So that's really cool. I really like that because for me, it's like it's giving that person hope, and you want to have hope with that type of diagnosis, you know what I mean? Because like if you don't, then that's pretty much the end. You know what I mean? Because if you don't believe in yourself, then who else is going to believe in you? If you're not taking care of yourself, no one else is going to take care of you. You know what I mean? So definitely. And even people that deal with, the victims and the survivors of narcissistic abuse, having that hope, it's the same thing, knowing that, you can get back out there again and have normal functioning. Or people that deal with PTSD, or people that deal with schizoaffective disorder, or people that deal with eating disorders, or dealing with racism, or dealing with coming out of a war, understand that it can get better, so yeah. So some more treatments, as I mentioned before, schizophrenia involves a combination of medication, therapy, lifestyle changes, and social support. That's definitely a treatment. Also, medication, I think, is really good, very helpful. So finding the right drug doses is also a trial and error process. While medication should not be used for the expense of your quality life, be patient with the process and discuss concerns with your doctor, right? Therapy can help improve coping and life skills, manage stress, address relationship issues, and improve communication. Group therapy can also connect you to others who are in similar situations and are able to offer value and insight into how they can overcome challenges. So keep that in mind for those of you that are seeking treatment. Now, some self-help coping treatments or even strategies would definitely be, seeking social support. Friends and family are vital to helping you get the right treatment and keep your symptoms under control. Regularly connecting with others face-to-face is also the most effective way to calm your nervous system and relieve stress. Stay involved with others by continuing your work or education. Now, the other thing that I will say is you do have some family and friends that are toxic and negative to you. You definitely want to get the right social support, because not all friends and family are going to be good to be around during this period of time in your life, so just be mindful of that. Even if you got to find people on social media or watch people on videos on YouTube, that would be helpful sometimes more than family members. And that's the case for some, not for all. The other thing is managing your stress. I know we live in a very highly stressful world, but when you have these high levels, you can become triggered, and you can have those episodes by increasing the body's production of the hormone cortisol, as well as staying socially connected. There are plenty of steps you can take to reduce your stress levels. So yeah, you want to make sure that your stress levels are down, right? And then you want to get regular exercise, as well as the emotional and physical benefits. Exercise may help reduce symptoms of schizophrenia, improve your focus and energy, and help you feel calmer. Aim for 30 minutes of activity on most days. If it's easier, 3 10-minute sessions. Try, a rhythmic exercise that engages both your arms and legs, such as walking, running, swimming, and dancing. So hopefully that's helpful. More self-help, because really key to, like I said, just the social support, the therapy, and the medication is what you do for yourself at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Because again, if you're not doing anything to better help yourself, no one else is going to do it, you know? So the other thing is get plenty of sleep. When you're on medication, you are most likely in need of more sleep than the standard 8 hours. Many people with schizophrenia have trouble with sleep, but getting regular exercise and avoiding caffeine can help. Avoid alcohol, drugs, and nicotine. Substance abuse complicates schizophrenia treatment and worsens symptoms. Even smoking cigarettes can interfere with the effectiveness of some schizophrenia medication. If you have a substance abuse problem, seek help. Always, always. So, let's see here. Just give me 1 second, you guys. All right. So, the other thing is eat regular, nutritious meals to avoid symptoms. And, you know, that are explicated by changes in blood sugar levels. Omega-3 fatty acids from fatty fish oil, walnuts, and flax seeds can help improve focus, banish fatigue, and balance your moods. So, yes, that sounds good. That would be some self-help treatment for those that are dealing with schizophrenia. What causes a schizophrenia? Because some of you guys may wonder, like, well, how does this happen to a person? How do they become like this? You know, so it could be genetic causes for some. While schizophrenia runs in the family, about 60% of schizophrenias have no family members with the disorder. Furthermore, individuals who are genetically predisposed to schizophrenia don't always develop the disease, which shows that biologically is not destiny. So more and more research points to stress either during pregnancy or at a later stage of development as being a major environmental factor. Stress inducing factors could include prenatal exposure to a viral infection, low oxygen levels during birth from prolonged labor or premature birth, exposures to a virus during infancy, and early prenatal loss or separation, or physical or sexual abuse during childhood could be ways. And I would say that, I guess, in that fact is kind of like female factors, but then anybody could experience the physical or sexual abuse in childhood, you know, or that early parental loss or separation where you were separated from your parents, or maybe, you know, you heard a lot of fighting and arguing going back and forth between your parents could definitely have affected you, you know. So just some quotes that would be helpful. The problem with having problems is that someone always has it worse. Mental health is not a destination, but a process. It's about how you drive, not where you're going. So that was pretty much it, you guys. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope this helped you to understand, help you to understand schizophrenia. Know that there is hope. Know that it can get better, but it definitely takes time. Being patient with yourself, or if you are dealing with someone with schizophrenia or anything like that, you know, be patient with them, whether it's a friend or a family member. And me, myself, I'm doing the same. So yeah, it's definitely a journey for me. But yeah, I'll definitely be coming out with more videos in regards to this. So I'm really excited. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. If there's any topics that you guys want me to make a video about, please let me know and I will make it. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to my email list so that way you can stay up to date with any events, any promotions, or any notifications that I'll be doing. So I'm super excited about that. And if you guys would like to learn more about how you can work with me or get further support, that information is on my website. It's going to be linked below. And you can email me at livenarcfree9@gmail.com. And if you guys like my content, if you want to support it, you can definitely feel free to do so. There's a link where you can donate to the channel as well. It's always appreciated, and I love you guys very dearly. So yeah, and let me know what was you guys' biggest takeaway, what you plan on implementing. And last but not least, if you guys are wanting to learn more about how to let go of dealing with narcissists. I know we kind of talked about schizophrenia, but if you are dealing with narcissistic abuse, you want to know how to let go of a narcissist, go ahead and download my free audio called Letting Go of the Narcissist. And you could definitely check that out. And make sure, like I said, you subscribe to my email list so that way you can stay up to date. And I did want to let you guys know I do have some more stuff coming out. It's actually going to be some more courses and a group coaching program that's going to be coming out. And I would love you guys' feedback again on things that you want to learn so I can help you guys learn the stuff that you wanted to know about. And then I think that's it. I can't think of anything else right now. So, but yeah, I love you guys. See you all in the next video. Take care. Bye.